Oh, wow, he lost to Lou. Eli. Yes, he did.
First carry now for Jordan.
No, he lost to Lou in Ultimate Elite.
With about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 31, Locke. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down shy of the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Oh, you playing Gabe? Tough. Who's streaming that? Fuck it. Can you stream for me on the low?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they run with Howard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
What?
Very little chance that that
no, I have to wait for them to fill it out. They said they couldn't fill it out right away
they
because
come up
of
now,
some bullshit.
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Huh? Yes, but I'm saying they couldn't fill it out because of some bullshit, bro. Yeah, like they're trying to say that they need my insurance, but I told them I don't have insurance.
Yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Howard with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Let me know when that shit's up. What team did he pick? Ooh, what team did he pick?
Point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
Curtis Samuel's
get over the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your green.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Bradley Chubb racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Jackson.
Dante Jackson picks it. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Howard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Oh, my.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Bro, these niggas is fucking me over.
Man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on
Wait,
it.
I'm sorry, bro. Hold on.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it instead. He fired.
You said, have you ever got one of what?
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
So what? She asked you if you got a message on Facebook?
Because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I think she's just being paranoid.
The effort there, the ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Oh my! How are they not there, bro? Oh my goodness!
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments
because we're there.
It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get him.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Oh, this thing's getting lucky, bro.
With his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances.
Hey, what's going on,
start
my
to
guy?
take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Hey, exit.
Block will try again on second down. He's going to loft one deep left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Man.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
You saw that pass?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump.
Yeah, Madison for real?
After that catch, they're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4. Lock. And that will
Yo,
be
watch that.
by
Watch
Moore.
that.
He's got
Watch
a
that,
Panthers
Brody.
touchdown.
Oh, my fucking goodness, bro. I got to chill.
DJ Moore.
I got to chill.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Is he? Oh, is he?
Gano for the extra point.
Yo,
And his guys will
I
take
keep
a
telling y'all
10-point
niggas,
lead.
bro.
The kickoff unit is
Nigga,
out
I
on the
keep
field,
telling
and they
y'all
will
niggas, bro.
send this one away.
Zeke is going. Pollard goes up.
And a fair catch signaled for,
And the only reason Pollard's still not on my team, I got a chance to get Saquon. I can't take that down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a
You okay?
stop.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo.
Oh.
And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and 4.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
11. Go. 57 to Mike. Mike 57.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Let's go. That's great coverage. That's great coverage. That's great fucking coverage.
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite
That's
the
cover
record
two,
book
bro.
in single-season sacks. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defense.
Oh, great defense.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
He baited me.
To the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
What happened, bro?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, orbit. Yo, go. Recon, 132.
Block trying again after the pick six. Flush to his right. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Down. 60 or.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
15 yards on the play, first down. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Locke. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week.
Oh, my goodness. Did I really just do that? Did I really just do that?
Alexander.
I just did it for 2 pick sixes.
The 30, the 20, 10,
I'm not giving him this game, bro.
pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one. And you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
I was in 2 garbage-ass pick sixes, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Block.
Oh, my goodness.
Escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Nah, square.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's my fault. I ain't getting no sign.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. D. Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return is Pettis. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 11.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Coleman.
Nope.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Yes, Gary.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
I don't know, baby.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
No, baby, that's all we have. Okay. I'll get some.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out well, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I can't believe I give this nigga fucking 14 points. Let's lock in, A. Let's lock the fuck in.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
Let's go. Let's go.
Team and it's intercepted.
Let's play our game. Let's relax and play our game.
Jackson picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke.
Oh my goodness.
He's taken down.
They really give him this
So
shit.
we recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it. He's having himself a game.
Funny, bro. I hate when they give him that play action
Pass protection
bullshit.
has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his
I want to say they made it
end.
ineffective. They just
Only
made it
3 yards on
aggravating,
the
bro.
catch. It's third down.
Because
And part, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw it is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. Bernard. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
Hey, box drop. Ready?
Locke gonna go on fourth down. He's gonna have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards, and the Niners get there and bring him down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To try again after the sack. Locke eluding the pressure right.
Oh, wow.
And
He
this
didn't go
one's
up.
incomplete.
He did not go up.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the
He did
football.
not go up, bro. That's crazy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Locke to throw.
Yo, how did he stay with him, bro?
The linebacker Fred
Great
Warner
fucking,
right
great,
there on the
great
coverage.
Shit, bro. Great shit.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely
Stay with him.
locked up tight.
Stop
He was
throwing
trying to
out
force
shit.
it in
He's
there on
right
third
there.
down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, all right.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo,
get the fuck out of
he'll
here.
Be brought down right around the
Oh,
37.
they gave him. Oh, my
5
goodness.
yards
bro.
on the scramble, and that's enough to pick
I
up
know
the
he ain't
first.
fucking funny.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, Madden! But you're gonna bless him? You're gonna bless him, Madden? I can't get my pick 6.
At the 45 in enemy territory.
I can't get my pick 6. He's gonna take that kind of angle.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage.
Bro.
If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's fucking annoying, bro. That was fucking annoying.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Trey Boston up to make the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You gonna run on the whole clock out? Really? Oh, beyond pussy, bro.
Garoppolo now.
Oh my goodness.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
That's beyond pussy, bro. You really run the whole clock out there.
Touchdown.
That's beyond
Jerick
pussy.
McKinnon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their
Not that
lead.
early in the 4th, bro. 4th just started. You gonna start making the clock that early?
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Can't let nobody on myself.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charlie.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with touchdown number 20 on the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Shotgun snap to Lock. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense.
Now, it goes out of bounds.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Drain the whole clock. This boy's still, bro.
This is Coleman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On first down now, run with McKinnon.
Where's my fumble? Just give me my fumble. That's all I asked for.
38-yard line.
That's all I asked for.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, he started draining the clock as soon as the fourth quarter hit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, it's Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Oh, my game? Nah.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Back to throw. Lock. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
On the give, running right is Howard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
94. 54 mark. Check.
To throw is Locke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 30 yards.
They always do.
Let's go.
On first down, Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Howard to play a little bit better.
13 yards, first down.
Look, now he won't call timeout.
The 49ers
look, now he won't call timeout.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining.
So don't do that now. So don't do that now.
70, Indy. Bravo. 59, Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Ready?
Lock to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, Drew Lock is killing me, dog.
He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, but it'll be second down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Lock.
Let's go, man.
Yards there and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals. No.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
No, sir.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to hit the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, man, he played so pussy this game. It's crazy, bro.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
Let's go, man.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Back to throw.
Oh, yo, Madden.
Now the Niners
please
signal for their
don't
third
start.
And final timeout.
Please don't start.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
21.
Please don't start.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And
That's not a pick?
Intercepted on the sideline.
Oh,
wait, no,
yo,
this
come
ain't no. It was
on,
caught
bro.
out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Come on, bro.
One score down. Here we go.
11.
They're going to go for it here on fourth
Run
down.
it, please run it.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. 18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Completes it to
He won the game,
Kittle.
bro. He won the
First
fucking
down,
game,
San
bro.
Francisco, the pickup,
He won the
14
fucking
yards.
game, bro. Yo, Madden
So
gave
now
him this
it'll
one
all
like
come down to
that?
Robbie Gould. This will be from 53 for the win.
Madden gave him the win like that?
Down Broadway.
I hate Madden, bro.
Time on that sideline.
I hate Madden, bro.
Taking the lead in the final seconds.
That's so shitty.
He hasn't missed a kick all year.
That is
Why
so
would he start
shitty,
now?
bro.
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on first and 10. One final try for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
So fucking stupid,
well,
bro.
Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game at the end.
Oh, so fucking stupid, bro.
Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
That's so
almost
fucking stupid, bro.
Or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Niners, it's a big
so
win here as they move to
stupid,
11-4
bro.
now in the year. And
that
hit
shit
the
just
road
irritated
next week
my
to take
soul,
on
bro.
the Air.
That shit just irritated my soul, bro. These fucking Panthers, bro. Oh my goodness, that shit just really pissed me off. They really didn't give me that interception, bro. That's what really pissed me off, bro. They didn't give me that interception, bro. The game was over. Oh my goodness, that shit is really irritating. Now I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, though. Nah, I think I just lost number 1 seed. That shit's annoying, bro. I ain't play cheese, you don't lose the cheese. And I just lost it to this bum. Love you. Like your hair. Oh, that infuriated me, bro. Oh, that infuriated me, bro. What?
I took him out, but he